Hunter here, and today we're going to be doing another RS Media reaction, and it's going to be RS Media problems. So, anyways, let's get started. So this is the first RS Media. So this is, like I said, as we said it, and we're just getting right into this. So, as we said before, that another problem I forgot to mention is that you notice that when you click the enter button on RS Media, the select button, or I could show you, but I didn't show it in the previous video, but every single time you do this is for his reset button, and every single time you push him, he says affirmative or okay. That's like my assignment says, like the little response thing. Like, hey, Hunter, hey, RS Media, am I smart? Affirmative. They broke the affirmative layer. But that's just another thing I forgot to say. And it was like the Scares 009 Dreamcast videos I always kept saying, hey, do you want your RS Media to do yes and no questions? Just click the select button. The spacebar doesn't normally do anything other than the menu. Like, do other buttons do that? Nah, it's just the spacebar. Just why? Seizures cost too much these days, but right? With the new Sega Dreamcast, just push the spacebar. Anytime, anywhere, you get a free seizure. Alright, and once again, the biceps are chipped off because this is the first gen one. See? It's like up like this. See how it's like more upright? So I think they... And RS V2 isn't like that, I don't think. So they figure out the... It goes, the position sense messed up in the arm, so it goes down way too far.
But it goes down too far. And that can, I don't know, sometimes affect it.
Because it will hit itself and then hear it.
And the leaning is, very slow.
And once again, the screen is from the third one. Or whatever.
Oh, it's on media mode.
He shows the third one next.
Screen is broken.
See, it has a really loud motor noise, and he already replaced with the Red V2 when it broke, and it still sounds like crap. So even fixing it doesn't help. Whew.
See how it, it's down way too far.
Whoa, look out. The humanoids are attacking.
Obviously, this has the normal... Wait, maybe it doesn't, but...
Red wavelengths.
Here, I just gotta check something real quick. Yeah, we're good. But, nah, it's just that the camera is piercing through. You have the hand too close to the camera, so it detects red. Because you notice that... Watch. That's what it's detecting. It's detecting red. It's detecting the flesh. Submit the flesh.
No. Fingers are broken.
Tracking red.
And then it's doing the camera tracking. I don't like it when this dude does that because it goes so slow and I'm afraid it's gonna break. That's the one where if you set it to a certain setting, that like if you set it to a color, it will like interact with it or ask to grab it. And if it's human, it will wave at you, like V2 does. But he has a separate waving function and doesn't have a separate farting, burping, and roaring, but has body cons that are related to farting, burping. Mostly farting and burping, no roaring. Maybe like screaming, but... And once again, this is the first gen one, so we'll have all the soundtrack on it. See, it will be constantly hitting itself, and then that will affect the roaming mode. Plus, this was the first... This one lasted a while, and this is the one that started... Wait... Yeah, see, it resets perfectly because it has no position sender problem.
And this one, this is my third one, this is my first.
That's the one you just saw, and then the snapping.
This one, broken head. Need a new gear. The camera's broken.
Oh, we'll see. This is the second generation one. Which comes with all the second generation personalities.
These two, like when you put new batteries in them,
They'll last like 5 minutes and then say they usually they last an hour to 2 hours. Usually, that's their normal battery life. But these ones, if you use them, they use them so much that they're like the first to fourth ones were used like so much, like always in noisy rooms, always at the time of other robots. So if his other ears being sensitive, blah, I'm not surprised.
Both of these two, they didn't when I first got them. They didn't do it that much. They do it too much now. It's like, I don't know why they do it. But here, I'll show you what's broken.
See, that's all it sees is green. Like if you touch the wires, like the camera can go out of like the ribbon cables in the camera.
So it can't identify things. It'll only identify green. I don't know how that happened. Something with the wires broke. I don't know.
It's a green screen adapt. That's what the screen will look like when it goes in the dark. It will pixel it. Like go into night vision.
This one, and the one-eyed one can't even.
Because you're only supposed to put about 10 songs on it, but he put almost 100 of them, and it ruined all of them.
Because their audio folders screen breaks.
But it still would have been cool if there was a radio inside of it, so you can listen just to, instead of listening to music, you can also listen to the radio. Maybe also have, yeah.
Looks like his fingers are almost broken. Has a wire off. It won't really reset very well. Won't reset.
And this is the fourth one. Or the fifth.
This is my fourth.
Yeah, that's the fourth one.
His fingers are broken, and his body has a wire off. It won't really reset very well. Won't reset right. You'll see. His screen almost broke.
See, they don't have the chipping biceps. See, they don't chip off like the other ones. You notice that they're differently.
You have to disassemble the whole entire robot just to fix that wire. Because it's in the body. It's on the inside.
Infantry troop, sector 4891, serving the Galactic Federation, reporting for duty.
Sometimes it...
Yeah, but watch, see?
See? It doesn't...
And that's another thing. The tracking's messed up on the first one, where it could be in like the middle of a room and then suddenly just start seeing something. Like it'll like move when it could be like in a room with nothing in it, like just completely empty, and then we'll still see something.
Roger that. Affirmative. Affirmative. Roger that.
See? So yeah. Also, I had to unplug his ears.
Because this is the 3rd gen one, and like I said, even if you unplug the ears on the 3rd gen ones, even though they're updated, they still think they constantly hear something, even if their ears are unplugged. Like, but when you turn off their ears normally, but you can't do it in the roaming mode, it has to hear too many things coming from all over the place in order to turn them off.
It's actually inside the head. It's hanging. It popped out of that hole, and it's like hanging inside of its head, I believe. Because there was something connected to his head, and it was just hanging on the inside. I just don't really want to retake it.
See, once again, that's the 3rd generation messed up one. See, it says Kung Fu Chop when that's... Maybe like he's hitting his head at the enemies.
But it has the same problem where it won't reset. And it has a broken gear in the crotch, so it can't get back up because it clicks. That problem just happened. And the eye is burning out. But that's the only problems on that one.
But the 5th one's at the grandparents' house.
I had to unplug his because he wouldn't roam anymore either.
That's the house that was in the MIP roaming video, in MIP store video.
And yeah. So his tracking doesn't work anymore, really. His camera, I think, still works. I don't really actually even know. Because the memory is full. And the fingers are broken.
See, that's the same computer that I had. Not the one I have now, but the 8 one. I've already said that in the first 2 videos I ever made on my YouTube channel.
The 4th one.
New one, at least.
And here's my second Ars Media. This is the one from the UK. These ones are actually both UK ones.
But that was bought in the US.
But that one was bought on US. Someone else from the UK bought it. You can tell because both of them...
They have the trash can sent with X across with their names on it. And the shipping... That one's not shipping just yet, but...
The second one made. This is the 3rd generation because it's updated. It has updated,
And that RS Media I showed earlier... we still have it open. Here. This one right here is also from the US because it's got the chipping biceps, but it doesn't have the trash can on it. And it was made in January of 2007. That one's made in May, and then the other one's September.
The updated one. That's what it is. Alright, so you see this one has a broken screen and an eye.
And then broken fingers.
Broken fingers.
Francine, you'll be very careful out there today.
See, it's on the American Dad freaking thing. A personality thing.
the tracking is messed up. It constantly blinks. Like, it's not really even seeing me.
Like, still, it could be in the middle of a
Eventually
room
just
and then still
start
seem to
turning
see
its head
something.
towards that
That's
direction.
another thing. Another problem that these things will have is that if they're hearing things, they won't be able to see. And if they're seeing something, they won't be able to hear. That's not a glitch. That's normal. Same with the V2s do that as well. And the V2s don't have the ear glitch where there's not a single one that has an ear glitch.
Are you on?
That's like the glitch it has. If it hears something
Its
it
base doesn't
can't
work very
see,
well
and if it can't see anything, it like won't hear. Can't do two things at once.
Also, this one has the same problem that one has with the head. This one I don't plan on fixing that problem because I don't have another gear for that.
But you could just clean it. I want to try doing that if I have a better screwdriver that can go through holes like that.
His camera's broken as well, the same way as his, where he just sees green. This is the other one that the music doesn't work in. He walks really well.
Like, surprisingly, he walks really straight.
This one
Like, each generation walks
good.
differently.
Well, they all walk okay, but I just can't believe how good he walks even though he has so many problems.
Even though he has the bad gearbox,
He also
like
has another problem in the torso
they're
where
not
he
even
clicks
touching.
when he goes side to side. He doesn't always. That means it's not completely broken. Yeah, he won't reset though. Yeah. Not even hitting it. See, look. I can completely move him now. And there's no motor noise.
And it's missing the cap,
I guess he's just not
the little
clicking
black
enough.
cap for the
I
wire.
guess a good thing. It just means it's not all the way broken. And it's been like that for a good 2 years already. So, it's nothing new.
Just gotta reset him.
Well, Steve.
I can fix his gear, but that's it. In the neck.
Come on, bitch.
But not this one.
That's the best part, just making him curse constantly.
Francine, you may-
No, his screen did not break
Terror alert orange.
from earlier. Maybe it did. Because that bottom, the little blue part, it actually broke. It turned black. Like it was like a mountain or
I'll get
something.
out of its way.
Okay, I got a little carried away back there. Okay, I got a little carried away back there.
Okay, I got carried away back there. Okay, I got carried away back there. I just fast forwarded it. See, that's what would happen. It would be in the middle of the room. Even though he's probably detecting him, but
Yeah,
literally,
those are all
he could be in the middle. No, nothing, and still look.
Can't remember if there's more or not. But, yeah, I guess that's it for now.
And that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. So, bye.